Welcome to the Guide Series! Hope you're having a good day. So we're gonna go through some information time, as you know from the title. We're gonna talk about the missions that we've had so far this week. We have one mission left, which will start Friday night. But besides that, we're gonna do that, and we also have some losses. So let's get into this video, right? So let's get our daily reports, logging in. And if we go down here to our mails, you'll see that we had the first mission was attack monsters. We got the first stage done. That was all a lot of the accounts could do. The 4 higher accounts got the whole entire mission done. But again, it's hard with this many accounts to do all the attacking. So I at least got the first stage done. So we got our 50 stamina left for maybe another time that we may need it. So that's that mission. Then we had the power-up mission. And in that mission, I upgraded a barracks. I also upgraded a few training grounds, so we got more recruiting. So that's what I did for upgrade buildings. Um, then we had. I thought it was gonna be recruit, or not recruit. I thought it was gonna be gather. So the other day, because the attack was 2 days. Then yesterday, I thought was gonna be gather, which it wasn't. So they were out gathering during that event, and we got attacked during that event, and that's what I want to talk to you in a little bit about. So pretty much, yeah, we got attacked during that time. But so we lost some units. Actually, we had a power recovery. So this happens when you get attacked badly. That there's a old hero called the Old Camo Man or Mystery Man. It brings you risks to a happy recovery. So because of this attack on the 11th, we got a some elite teleport, some Soldier 1 up things, some 2-hour recruiting, which is always nice. I'll take those anytime. And you got some 50 minutes, and then you got some food, wood, and stone, and then some health as well. I'm not gonna claim this, not even at the end of the month, because those resources that are in this go directly into what you can lose. And because of this attack mission, if you look at the reports, this first report, we actually lost some resources. So we lost almost 1,000,000 of iron, 265 of stone, and a little bit of food and wood, but I'm not worried about the food and wood. And then we lost some more, it looks like, in the second one, and then third one we had nothing. So, as you can see, what's the current mission going on? What do you think it is? It's recruit, and I haven't done any recruiting yet. So very quickly, we're look at. So right now, our current standing right now is we have 8,000 of the higher tier, 1,044 of the lower tier, 53 of the knights, 39 of the riders, 2,000 of the elves, and then we have 32 of those, and then some more riders. We lost a lot of units. I think that we were at like 5 something. And now we're down to 138. Not good. But we do have the hospital. So we do have about 1,000 in here that we can repair or discharge for the manner of discharging. I don't ever discharge any units that I have because why would I do that? The other thing that we have is sacrifice. So the sacrifice, and I was going to talk about this later, but I'll do it now, and then we can do the recruiting after. The sacrifice is after your hospital is at the full, which it is currently at the full right now. Then they go into the sacrifice, and every sacrifice is going to be different depending on your castle size. So our castle is at 27 or something like that. So we have another 1,069 in here. you can see that not the whole thing was full. Well, because I've been healing them up. So, and so every day you do this. There's daily events that you can do. So we got the first one there already, and then we got doing something in the blacksmith. So we can go to the blacksmith and just fuse these together. That will take care of that. And I think the other one was donate. So if I go back into the sacrifice, you'll see there is the donating 10 times and the fusing 5 things together. The other ones, at least these two, the destroying and the rally, I will do later on when I have all my armies back, so I can do them all at once, because I think a few accounts have that one as ability. So right now we can heal that many units. And then there's a little claim here that will give us a whole bunch of the water as well, so then we can heal those units up as well. This does take time, so just be aware if you're concerned of how many units you have in here. Just be aware that you can get them back. It does take a little bit of time to heal them up. Just take the time to heal them up. It should happen. It probably will take like 4 or 5 days to get them all back, depending on your troop, how many troops you have in there. And then the other thing is, and I didn't do this account yet, is we have all these units. So these are all our higher units. You can see that they didn't get destroyed. So let's go ahead and heal those up. Okay. And let's go ahead and speed that up. So now we're back at 329,340. We still lost a lot of our higher units. If you look here, we should have had, I think, 7,000 in the higher tier. Let's look. So yeah, so we lost with the higher tier at least, and they might. Do we have any more higher tier here? Do we? No, we don't. So we lost some units. In a minute we'll look at the report and all that. But we lost. It looks like we had 7,000 of these higher tier, which obviously, as you can see, we lost some. We had about 70,000 of the orcs. We have 71,000, so we lost some. We had a total of 566 units, is what my tracker says. So we have 329 right now. So 300, we said 300, something like that. So 3, 4, 5. So we should be back at almost 500. Because we had 3, that's 5. Yeah, so we'll be almost back up there. So we didn't lose too many. In a minute, I'm going to go through what we lost. We lost about 272 units. But again, we had the hospital that it takes about, how many does it take? I don't even know. So we have the hospital, it takes 124. So 124 was saved from the attack because of the hospital. Okay. Then, on top of that, we had another 160. So if you think about it, 140, so 140 plus 160, that's about 300. Right? 140 plus 200, something like that. So we're basically going to be okay. Because we didn't lose too many. Some of the other accounts lost a lot more than this. And they're really scrapped now. I mean, if you go out here, all of them have shields up. And they're all coming back from gathering. Now, this attack happened when I thought it was going to be gathered, like I said. So they were all coming back. My other series I just did a video in, it got hit with the first wave, but the second waves didn't kill anything because they were just coming back. And at that point, I guess I was putting shields in because I got attacked. So, some of these accounts didn't get affected. This account only lost 200, like I said, 272,940. Now, very quickly, we'll look at the battle reports now. So we got attacked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. The other accounts only got attacked like four times. The first attack, again, we did lose about a lot of iron. I've been gathering. So the first stage is where we got wounded. Okay, and we lost about 129,000 right here. So the first stage, as you can see, we didn't lose too many because they were wounded. So that's where the 493 came from the ones that we kind of lost. Then we lost 69 here, 2,000 here, 2,000 here, 2,200 of the tier 7s? 6s? 7s? So we lost 22 there, 22 there, 22 there. Then we lost some level 6s, and we only 19. So those are the ones that would go into, I think those are the ones that go into the sacrifice. So any of these that could go in would go in. Okay, so that was the first attack, and again we lost 129,000. So not too bad. That was the one that we lost the most in. Then we lost more resources, as you can see. Now these are all going to be losses. So we lost here. You can see that we lost 1,800 of the higher tier ones. So this is where we lost those units. So we lost 180 there. Okay. Then we lost some tier 8s, so we lost 618,000 here, 18,000 there. Then we lost some more tier 7s, 8 there, 8 there, 8 there, 22. Then we lost some more 6s, so again, we lost some 6s here. Again, 6 million, 6 to 6, almost 7 between those there. So that one we lost 92,000. Okay. Then we lost some more. Okay. And this is we lost 13,000. So again, this is where we lost another 250 of the lower tier or the higher tier. Then we lost another 900 of the tier 8s. And then 2,000, 2,000. And then we got the tier 7s here. We got 1,000 here, 1,000 here, 1,000 here. Then we had some more tier 6s here of almost 1,000. So that one was 13,000. Okay. That was another one. Now, the next one, I believe, no, it was the last one. So the next one here, again, he attacked again, and we lost 104. Okay. We lost another 2 of the higher tier, 7 of the tier 8s. Then we lost some level 7s at 999. And then we lost 8 and 8 and 8 of the tier 6s. Again, that was only 104 that we lost. This next attack was done with 2 accounts. So this attack was actually at our mine. So I was actually, this account and this account here were both gathering because I thought it might be gather. So this time there's 2 accounts that got attacked. We got attacked, and then my main account got attacked. So between the two, we lost total armor was 66,000. Okay. Total losses to 37,000. 388, and then wounded was 22,097. Now the wounded were from the other account. So if I look at defending, because we were the defending one, you can see, where is it? 86. Wounded, 293. So that was the wounded for the other account. Okay? So that is what got wounded over there. And most of them were horses. And then the surviving was 257, which were left there to continue gathering, I guess. I'm not 100% sure how that works. Now, when they attacked us, we lost another 3,000, right? Yeah, 3,318. And all those were just horses. So there was nothing, and it was tier 8s, I guess. So we lost another 318 of tier 8s. I think that's tier 8. That's what my tracker says, so it was tier 8s. Wait, is it tier 8? 3, I think it is. I'm not 100% sure what tier 8s look like. But that is how many I lost there. I mean, is that tier 8s? Yeah, because these are tier 9s, these are tier 8s, these are tier 6s. Right? No. Oh, I lost all my tier 8s, or 6s, didn't I? Maybe? Wait, these are tier 9s. These are tier 8s. So yeah, that was a tier 8 that got destroyed. My Viters. And then we had... Oh, no, we lost all the tier 6s pretty much except for the Viters. For some odd reason, the Cavs in this account must have been out gathering. Because I have all of them. The only ones that destroyed were the infantry, the archers, and mages. Because I believe why they didn't get that, because they were out gathering. So again, that's one of the reasons why you want to protect your units. So again, in total, we lost 272,914 units. So in total, we've lost 299,542. This is only the second real attack, and if you look there, you can see we got 299,542. And the other thing I want to mention is, because we can use the sacrifice stuff, we can get a lot of those units back. So we should be able to get most of those units that we did lose back. The only ones we cannot get back are going to be the ones that we had the higher tier, that we had an even amount. So we can always recruit those back, or I can just let it be that it's not going to be even across the board anymore. That's a possibility. But yeah, so basically, right now our total army is this. Now, yes, we will get some of them fixed up, but we did lose a lot of tier 6s and tier 7s. We will get some of them back, but mostly we're going to have tier 8s and tier 9s, which is totally fine. I would rather have tier 9s and tier 8s than anything lower. Just so be aware, we have all the tier 8s, the higher tier, at least, the archer, the mages and the archers. I mean the royal guards and the archers. It was just the other ones. We're gonna have about 700, 1,000 more of those lower tier. So I might go ahead and recruit more just so we can get to the 8 and 8. It is recruit now. But I don't think, because there's nothing in here. They got lost. They got destroyed. That's what I thought. Okay. So right now, I am gonna withdraw these accounts here. And I did all that, so we're good there. So I won't have anything to upgrade anymore because of that attack either. Like promote upwards. It's just because there's nothing to promote. I don't think there's any lower tier that can be promoted upwards. I mean, the tier 6s can. Those tier 6s could be promoted upwards. Those are Viters. And then we got these Viters, which can be promoted up to the higher tier, which maybe I'll do that. I don't know. But the horses weren't the ones that got hit. It was the archers and the mages. So yeah, pretty much everyone I attacked. The only ones that this 39 did get attacked, which is season 3, and the 49 did not get attacked. So I don't know. I guess I just okay. So everyone is back. So basically, looking at units now, what I have are these guys and these guys, which are it. So we did lose a lot of those lower tiers, which again is totally fine. I'd rather have the higher tier anyway, knowing that we don't have to recruit the smaller tier anymore. We lost a lot of them. Like I said, we lost about 27 of everything, and then 36, and then a little bit of the. Actually, none of the calves got destroyed because they were all on the base, or they were out gathering. So what we lost were the 27, the lower tier ones that we were going to be promoting upwards. We lost them, but that's it. We didn't lose anything else. We did lose a lot of the tier 7s. Again, those are going to be promoted up to level 9s. Now we don't have those. It's up to the horses. So again, we can still get them. I just don't think it's worth it at this point to do that. So right now, I'm not going to do anything with those promotions. I'm going to send everyone that I can here. I'm gonna send the remainder. Wow. Here. Oh. Oh, wrong one. Oh wait. I want to send most of the armies out, so then I can maybe gather a little bit. Because when I'm recruiting, I like to gather. And I see how much I can gather. So since it is that mission, why not gather? I can easily do that. It won't. So let's go ahead. We'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do this. We'll take that out. And then the remainder I will put. I'll put it up. I'll put it over here somewhere. Now, I'm probably gonna move this. I just wanted to get it out of the base for right now. I'll probably move them later on. So now we got no one in the base, okay? All the units, they're not in the base. So this is kind of interesting. Now I can actually do more of the gathering when it is recruiting, because I don't have any more units. So basically, these are the units that we're going to be focused on right now. So we're going to go ahead and gather. So again, that will give us almost the first two stages, or the first two stages done. So that will do that. Now, you can see that we got 5,000 new units. So again, it's 5,000 every time you recruit. We need to do another, I think it's another 11,000. So we're gonna do, this is where it's gonna be a little messed up. We'll do another 1,000 here. Okay. So that will get that mission done. And the remainder are going to be 1,000 here. So now you can see that so far we gathered, we've recruited the 1,000 of the higher tier and the lower tier. We'll do another 1,000, like I said, so then we usually have about 11,800 new units every time we recruit. So, yeah, we're back at 349. Now, as this mission is happening, these guys will slowly go back and get fixed. So, I will be doing that off camera. But I just want to let you know that, yes, we did get attacked pretty badly. And I will be focusing on gathering resources now at this point, because we don't have any. I'm probably going to go right now and continue. Ooh, that one's going to pretty much take that all out, isn't it? And, So that will do that. And I'm also gonna reset this since we can. You can see how much exactly we gather. So there's the first stage, second stage. There is the power up is over. We had Pet Yarn going on. Obviously, I didn't do a video in this series, but that's okay. And then here is all the hospital stuff. You can see that we got attacked. And so we should get most of them back, actually. I think. Because a lot of these were, like, saved because of the water. I mean, we might have lost 1,000, maybe. So like I said, once we get them all fixed up, we'll have a look back and see what we got. But right now, we are sitting at 299,542 lost. But again, you gotta remember that some of them are not really losses because they're in the hospital, in the sanctify, in the sanctify. So yeah, so we're gonna be, the shield will go away at some point. We're gonna be fine. And it goes away in 2 hours. At this point, we are pretty good. We don't need to worry about that. It's safe enough that we don't have to worry about that. So yeah, that guy will be out for about an hour and a half, and then once that one's done, I'll go to the next mine hopefully, and do that mine. I mean, this one's probably, I don't know how much, 97. So pretty much it will be a little left over. I'll go to that one maybe and finish that one off. Send a little bit there, a little bit there. I can't have 2 marches though. So at least 1 march out gathering at all times, because then it would be conflicting with the other thing. But yeah. So that is pretty much the one order video that I wanted to do today. Hopefully you enjoyed this. I know that we did lose some units. It is sad, but we can get them back. I do know that we did try to keep these evenly matched. Now, obviously, they're not, but we can get that back too. Once I do the next stage of recruiting, once I hit the 1,000 of these, I can do a little bit more recruiting. Get this back up to the 800, right? I'll do that. Get these back up to 800, so there'll be a little extra points value for that because it's a recruit mission. And then I'll have to wait and see what these look like after. Or I might go ahead and start promoting the one riders up. Just to do that, just to get them up there. Because those would go up to these guys, I think. Yeah, the riders. So I might just do that. And then eventually, like I said, we'll have all barracks up to the next stage. And at that point, then we'll be all set. Like I said, I did upgrade another barracks up to 25. So we got 2 left, 24. So I'm probably going to do those barracks next. If you look at how many, we do have a lot of reserves. So we can still do the castle probably soon. Because the nice thing about reserves, when you get attacked, you don't lose them. That's another reason why you do not want to open these crates until you're ready. So we have 14 million in here. We need another 4 million there. And then we need 7 million. We have almost 5 million here. Wood and food, we should definitely have the 90 million. So again, since we did lose all those units, we don't really have to worry about it. I will be redoing marches every so often now, just so we can get the marches all set. This is going to be the last one order video for the day. I'm going to probably spread these out for today. So, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll get them all up and then just shoot them out. But, that is going to do it for this mission. And I will be just this account I will be gathering. The other accounts I'm not going to be gathering with because I don't want to gather and then, something might we might get attacked again. So I'm going to keep this one march here going to the next day. All the other accounts, I'm just going to, continue, doing the recruiting for the people that are doing recruiting and get everyone situated for when the shields go away, protecting all units that I can. Because I don't need to gather. Next week I'll start gathering probably on Tuesday, and then gathering all the way until Friday, and then probably try to do a barracks or some building upgrade, some kind of building. I don't know what it will be. I don't want to use the reserves though. If I can avoid using the reserves, I'm gonna do that. My goal would be get the barracks up to 25, and then we can start getting them up to 26, so we can get that recruit mission done quicker, and then maybe getting all the units up to the higher tier as well. So maybe only having a few tier 6s and getting them all at the same level, which is what I had before. Now they're not all at the same level because we lost 27 of the lower the tier 6s. We lost 27, 27, and then 26. So we lost 81,000. We didn't lose any of the cabs. And again, tier 7s, we lost 31,000, 32,000, and 31,000. And we lost no horses. The tier 8s, we did lose horses because they were they were at the gathering site and they got attacked. And if the hospital was not at full, we would have been able to save those units, most of them. So, but yeah, I think that will be good. I mean, honestly, I think we did pretty well at saving most of the units, like I said. And the 39 did get attacked, but um, the possible was below the impact, so didn't lose any units. So everyone did lose units at this attack. But we were able to get most units were able to get fixed. This account did lose a lot more than a lot of the other accounts. Um, just because they were out gathering, and got attacked. So, you know, 272,914 is what we lost in total. 29, 209, almost 30 million, 300 million. Or no, I mean 300,000. So, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed these videos of One Order what we lost. You know. But yeah, like I said, I'll be watching my accounts hopefully. We did the attack mission starting on Friday Saturday night. The gather event is the next event, so we will be gathering. I might not do a video in this series. It is going to start Friday and go to Saturday. We'll see if I do a video. I might just skip it because it's just gathering. I mean, I'll still talk about it next time I do a video, but as of right now, I'm probably in this series just gonna hold off on doing as many videos as I've been doing. And we'll see what the next mission, the week after follows. Like I said, we're gonna be gathering a lot of resources after Tuesday probably. Just getting enough of those resources to upgrade castles, walls, whatever we're building, we're going to be upgrading. I'll try to attack some monsters. I just gotta reset all my marches now. Every few, probably every few days I'll have to do that. Just because of how much we lost and all that. Hopefully you enjoyed this long video today. And until the next One Order video, I'm going to say what I normally say in my other videos. And that is... Bye-bye. For now.